Hello. I just took a 3-day class taught by Sam Coffman on wilderness first aid with a herbal medicine component, and I got certified in wilderness first aid. And this class is really great. Sam is an amazing teacher. He brings in a lot of knowledge. He has a lot of military experience as well as civilian experience, personal experience, and he really kind of marries the herbal with the more conventional forms of first aid, and I feel like first aid has benefited from this. I would really recommend the class for anyone interested in first aid, wilderness survival skills. So the class was really great. We learned a lot of stuff in a really short period of time. We learned what you need to do when you first come on to a scene, what the things that you need to look for, and how to make assessments of someone with an injury, like maybe how severe their injuries are. And we learned, you're first wanting to find if there's any life-threatening injury, and you want to deal with that first, and then you want to go back and you want to see if you can find any other injuries, and and then you'll get other information. So we went over that. We went over how to tape a sprained ankle, or even if there's an ankle break, a break in your ankle, and how to determine if it's a possible break. We learned how to splint arms, legs, what to do if you have some sort of head injury. We learned about shock. We learned about the different types of shocks. We learned about what to do with a snake bite, and hypothermia, and drowning, and a lot. How to make a tourniquet. We made tourniquets out of, he calls it the sticks and rags approach, where it's very basic tools, and basically I can make a tourniquet with basically a rag and a stick. I would have to find a pretty strong stick, but to save somebody's life. We learned herbs as well. So he went over herbs for treating wounds. We went over basic wound care, what to do with a wound and how to clean it, and then herbs for that. There were herbs for shock. Then we did scenarios, which is little, you broke up into teams, and then you, someone has a lot of injuries, and you run in and you try to fix them try to save them as a team. And the first one we did was in the rain, so that was really cool. That was really cool, and very, very, I think, as close to realistic as we could, because at some point you could probably have been doing that in the rain. And I took this class with a lot of the members from Blue Ridge Healers Without Borders, and some other great herbal folks. But Sam Coffman he's a really great teacher. So he has so much knowledge, and you can just tell from how he's teaching. But he's willing to be like, hey, you don't know anything, but that's okay, because you can learn this too. And it's okay, you don't know anything. And so that was really good. And I know we really, really just scratched the surface with this class. So it was hard for me physically and mentally, and to ingest all this information really fast and then to put it into action, which is a form of learning that I have never done before. Basically, we took a lot of notes, but for the the scenarios, you don't bring your notebook. So, you know, yeah, I would recommend, again, just checking Sam out and his Herbal Medics or the Human Path or both. He has some videos up on YouTube with for the Human Path, and I'll put all the links and all the information. He has a book, Herbal Medics book, that he wrote as well, and I'll put all that information in.